And we're back. And I don't care how much this one lags, if it decides to lag on me, which I know it probably will. I'm just going to post it because it's late, and I still got some shit left to pack. Not in that context. Not in that context. You dirty-minded simpleton. Okay, so here's the other one. And yeah, this one's also old news, I know. Okay, so April 6th, 2011. Today I subbed for a first grade class. They were releasing butterflies. Butterflies scare me shitless. A bunch of 7-year-olds watched as I screamed hysterically when one landed on me. Fuck my life. The votes as of now, Wednesday, May 11th, 0 hours, 19 minutes. I agree your life sucks, 6,598. Yeah, way to show 'em, 9,979. Take a guess where I voted. And if you don't know, I voted for the latter. You know, you could go back and watch my fear video, my arachnophobia trilogy. There is no reason to be afraid of things, and especially butterflies, because there's a difference between butterflies and tarantulas. A tarantula might actually kill you. A butterfly probably will not kill you. Unless it's got a hand grenade, but that's different, isn't it? Oh, and I also apologize in advance if I suddenly start screaming and cursing and yelling at some unseen thing, but there happens to be a couple mice in the room, and after I killed one on Sunday, I think the others might be out for revenge. In fact, one of them mocked me earlier by coming out from behind my hamper, squeaking loudly, and then running away as soon as I turned around. So I'm on to the little cocksuckers. Alright, well, you already know what I say. Okay, I thought I heard it. I can hear them all the time, but I can't fucking see them. Alright, I'm just going to try and keep that out of my head. And I'm just going to jump into the comments here. How much time do I have? Do I have enough time? I have got more than enough time. Alright, hopefully it won't lag or anything. And also it doesn't say if OP is male or female, but whatever. No, not on the FML, I didn't bother checking this person's profile if there is one, but whatever. Number 1, shame on you. Number 12, the responses are, number 12, gave the kids the best day of school ever. Number 30, so she's scared of a creature that only lives a day, fuck her life. I don't see how that's fuck her life. I mean, most butterflies live longer than a day. I mean, maybe number 30 is thinking of mayflies, and, you know, I used to study entomology. I used to want to be an entomologist, and it's not my dream anymore, but I still know a few things. But I'm going to do everything in my power not to turn this into an entomology lesson. Number 70, LOL, that reminds me of SpongeBob. Number 72, where's Wormy? These are still responses to number 1, by the way, and yes, I have seen that particular episode of SpongeBob, but of course, if you know anything about insects, that wasn't actually a butterfly's face. It was a fly, probably a horse fly, but nonetheless, that was a funny episode. I think we all agree. Number 103, still a response to comment number 1. This isn't a YDI. This is a FML. Everyone has their fears. Yes, everyone has their fears, and everyone should find a way to get the fuck over their fears. Sorry. Had a little Aerosmith moment, and I've got a live version of Walk This Way, and that's how Steven Tyler starts off, except he says, get the fuck off of the fence, but that's neither here nor there, of course, except, how's it related? It's not related. It just means I like Aerosmith. Moving on! Number 133. It's a phobia, an irrational fear that people cannot control. I side with the OP. I'm terrified of butterflies. I'm terrified of butterflies, they just flutter everywhere. Number 133, strap on your proverbial nut cup, okay? Okay. Yeah, they just flutter everywhere. You know what else flutters everywhere? Hot air balloons carrying bombs. Are you afraid of those? Number 151, it's okay, I'm scared of Charlie Sheen. That's probably a rational fear. Would you not agree? Nonetheless, I dare say that comment is quite winning. Or whatever the context was Charlie Sheen used it. I don't really care about the guy. Number 183. To all you assholes, you can't help being scared of something. I'm not afraid to say I'm afraid of cows. I was nearly trampled by them as a kid. Me, nor the poster of the FML can help this fear. It's because of a psychological response associated to a bad incident with the object or objects that you fear. Well, here's the thing, number 183. While I don't know your whole story, and of course I don't know OP's whole story, but based on what you said, as far as I'm concerned, that's a legitimate reason to be afraid of cows, but I'm still going to tell you to get over it. Because presumably you're not a kid anymore, and, you know, the fact is, other than that, cows are pretty docile, you know? I mean, you always see them in movies. The UFO crashes in the redneck's backyard, and the cows just... Moo. Now, okay, I'll admit I'm a little bit afraid of cows, largely because a French guy launched one out of a catapult at me, and it crushed my best friend, and I just never got over that, especially when the French guy started throwing ducks and cats and shit. Yeah, yesterday was Monty Python status day, okay? I've never had a cow launched at me. Alright, I think you get the basic point of what I'm saying again about number 183. Yeah, we're still on responses to number 1, just so we're clear here. Number 203. Oh, they're unpredictable, that's why they scare you? Does that mean you follow the exact same pattern every day to avoid scaring yourself? Life itself is unpredictable, and I would think you don't fear that, am I right? That is very true. It's very true, and unfortunately, my internet is lagging again, and I don't know how long this will take. I don't know if I'd be able to entertain you long enough, because there's really nothing to say to that one. Well, number 1... Okay, I guess I'll just read... I guess I can't. Okay, fuck this. I'm just gonna do like I did last time. I'm just gonna cut it here and, okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna cut it here and then resume. Okay, and we are back. Just making sure this works properly. Alright, I think it will. Okay, so, back to what I was saying, alright, number 229, still a response to number 1, this is the last response to number 1 so far. And comment number 229 is a reply to comment number 183. When we were young, my GPs, my grandparents, I guess, had a farm. My sister developed a phobia to turkeys because one chased her around for a while. She overcame this phobia a couple weeks later when we ate it for dinner. Maybe you should have a few Whoppers. I agree. I agree. If you're a vegetarian, and if you're a vegetarian, number 183, tough shit. Eat just one Whopper then, or Big Mac if you prefer. Number 2, you're scared of butterflies. I'm sorry, but I find that hilarious. Don't be sorry, because it is hilarious that this individual is afraid of butterflies of all things. Number 11. At least of a rational fear, OP. No such thing, mind you. Okay, not entirely. I'm scared of owls and spiders. At least that's somewhat normal. Number 20. Yeah, but having a fear of butterflies, what's it gonna do? Sparkle her to death? Now, comment number 11. Actually, it says owls add spiders, but whatever. Well, you're more likely to come across spiders and butterflies than you are to come into contact with owls, simply because there's more invertebrates on the planet than there are vertebrates. But again, get the fuck over those fears too. Okay, well, yeah, you don't say you're afraid of butterflies, but my point is, get over your fears. Number 41, directed at number 11, they aren't rational fears. It's called arachnophobia for a reason. A phobia is an irrational fear. I don't know the phobia for owls, but that is probably because it's such a dumb fear to have. Spiders can at least kill you sometimes. Well, legally so can owls. Fear of owls is probably on par with fear of butterflies, IMO. Whatever. Number 42. You have a fear of owls. That is pretty random. How often would you come into close contact with owls? Number 51, posted by the same person. Actually, it is the same question. Regardless of who initiates the contact, both parties would still be in close contact. Number 54. These are still responses to number 2, by the way. Excuse me. Number 54. I fear OP is the Antichrist. No such thing, definitely. Scared of one of the most beloved, innocent, and beautiful creatures on Earth. Number 67. It's not like you can choose what you're afraid of. Maybe OP had a bad experience with butterflies when she was younger. You're making it seem like you popped out of the womb and wad like, what shall I be afraid of? Oh, I know, butterflies. Well, no, you can't really choose that which you fear, but you can choose to take steps to get over it. Number 96. I'm kind of scared of butterflies myself, not because it's cute and harmless. If you eat it, it's not. But the fact that it's a bug. I hate bugs, always have. I don't know how I became fearful of bugs. I used to chase them with my bare hands. I've seen a butterfly up close. It scared me, and I thought it looked fugly, like a giant fuzzy fly. I don't see why the OP deserves it. You don't choose what you fear, like one of the comments said. Number 96. You are clearly a drain on society. And with whatever respect you may be due, go fuck yourself. Why don't we break down this little comment here? I'm kind of scared of butterflies, not because it's cute and harmless. Well, that's an opinion. Well, being cute is an opinion. Harmless, it's relative. As you mentioned, if you eat, it's not. If you eat it, it's not. I'm sure is what you mean. Well, that depends on what you are and what kind of butterfly we're talking about. Now, if I were to go and eat a monarch butterfly, well, I don't know if that's harmless per se, but it probably wouldn't taste that great, Now, as the fact that it's a bug, no, it's not. It's a butterfly. Etymologically speaking, butterflies and bugs are very different, and I'm not going to go into that right now for the sake of time. But, I happen to know enough about both to know the differences when we see them, and, well, the fact is pretty much any idiot can pick out a butterfly. And I really have nothing to say to this. Comment number 105, posted by the same person who posted 96, mind you, says, some or most people have phobias. Mine is acrophobia, the fear of heights. You don't have phobias randomly. It's usually you had a bad experience that caused you to have a phobia. I can never stand on a table or go on the second floor in malls or a table without having a panic attack, nausea, faint, dizzy, and etc. Phobias aren't BS, they are real. Don't be a douche, especially about something you never had or experienced. Do you have a phobia of literacy, by the way? Okay, I'm gonna break this one down. Well, if you have that bad experience, then it no longer is an irrational fear. You have a real reason to be afraid of it. And then, we'll give you the grace period to be afraid, and then we'll say, alright, strap on your nut cup, and like Russell Peters' imitation of an Asian man, be a man! phobias really are BS. Irrational fears are bullshit. If you're... And really, I don't know, I guess I can think of a reason to be afraid of butterflies. If you were 2 years old and in your car seat, and your father was driving the car with the windows down, no, better yet, with the convertible top down on a nice summer day, and he's singing along, no mask, okay, and he's singing along with the radio, and suddenly, and then, oh shit, there's a rip in my shirt, I just noticed that. I'm getting sidetracked. Yeah, you're 2 years old in the car, convertible top down because it's a nice summer day, I guess it's fine, and he's singing along with the radio, so he doesn't notice the butterfly that says, "Hey, I'm gonna be a kamikaze asshole and fly in this human's eye, ah!" And the butterfly flies in his eye, and he's blinded just long enough to drive the car off the road, down into a ditch, crash, down the hill, crashes into a telephone pole. He's killed on contact, but you're still alive, just so that you can remember this experience. I know if that happened to me, I would declare war against lepidopterans, period. Oh wait, that never happened to me! And that whole thing is just so ludicrous. The whole thing, the story that I just had is so ludicrous, it probably didn't happen to OP or anybody else. If it happened to you, you have my sympathy, but get over your fear of lepidopterans, okay? Okay. Okay, number 137 is a pussy and should just be eliminated in the form for natural just for the sake of natural selection and survival of the fittest. Now, comment number 137 reads, "I'm scared of butterflies, ladybugs, dragonflies, moths, snakes, spiders, and the dark. Every time I'm entering a dark room, I wait outside the doorframe, stick my hand inside, and turn on the light switch just in case a serial killer is waiting for me in the dark with a machete. I'm scared of other things too, but this comment would be much longer if I wrote them all." I'm no psychologist or psychiatrist or anything like that, but it seems to me 137 is a little bit something. Something that starts with P and rhymes with aranoid. As I said, this person should be eliminated if this person is being honest, and when I read this, I assume people are being honest unless they write something that is obviously horseshit. I'm assuming 137 is being honest, and based on this, I think he or she should be eliminated from the planet for survival of the fittest in order to keep the species strong in what limited time we have left, because this person is only gonna drag us the fuck down faster than already. I really have nothing to say to this person. Okay, here's one. Number 207. If you're aware that it is irrational, and this one doesn't appear to be directed to anybody in particular, by the way, then why do you continue being afraid? Take initiative. See a therapist, tell a close friend or relative, and do something. Phobias can be overcome. If I may offer a suggestion, no, I am not a doctor of any sort. Look at yourself in the mirror. Oh, shit! I wrote that one! Oh, shit. And some asshole gave me a negative thumbs down. Gave me a thumbs down. Well, to whoever gave me a thumbs down, and I normally don't do this, go fuck yourself, because clearly you have a phobia yourself, you dumb cocksucker! I normally... I'm sorry, I forgot that I wrote that one. But, yeah, what the hell? I'll just read what I wrote, and, I'm just... Okay, wow. It's been a while since I came to the... Okay, number... Okay, well, okay, yeah. But, yeah, I didn't write this directed to anybody in particular, at least not from what I can recall. Wow, never thought... Okay, yeah, what I wrote was, if you're aware that it is irrational, then why do you continue being afraid? Take initiative. See a therapist, tell a close friend or relative, and do something. Phobias can be overcome. If I may offer a suggestion, and no, I am not a doctor of any sort, look at yourself in the mirror and say, I am in control of my body, I am in control of my mind, and I am in control of my life. Say that, or something to that effect, then start taking baby steps. And I say that to anybody who's going through any sort of pseudo problem, like having a phobia or being bulimic. Yes, or cutting yourself, and yes, I fucking went there because that's my mindset. tell somebody, a close friend, or it's like I said in the comment. And don't worry, I've put a link to the FML in the description. You can get there, you can read the comment, you can find my profile, you can friend me if you like, I don't give a shit, whatever. And, yeah, to the one person who gave me a thumbs down, if you're trolling, well, you've pulled quite a Lulu there, you joker, and if you actually disagree with me, well, you've got the right to do so, but I'd like to see how you would go about such a situation. But whatever, that's neither here nor there, I'm just moving on. Number 242, and this is so true. They have phobias for everything. Fear of antique furniture, fear of mole people, something like that, but that's kind of legit. Fear of peanut butter sticking to the roof of your mouth, fear of the tooth fairy, fear of long words. There's lots of other ridiculous ones, but you guys can just look them up if you're interested. Yeah, some people have the silliest fucking phobias, you know? And I could do a rant on that later, but I'm not going to do that. But, okay, and I'm getting pressed for time, so I'm just going to stop here. But, the overall point here is there are some people in this universe, in this world, and, well, throughout the universe, I'm sure. Yeah, I believe in aliens, even though I have no evidence. It's really because I like the idea. That's another topic. My point here is there are some folks who have the silliest fucking phobias, and there are some people who have phobias that are clear indicators that they are dumber than a second goddamn coat of paint, as the saying goes. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. I've wasted enough time. If I find another rant-worthy FML, I may post that. Holy shit, it's almost 1. Okay, yeah. I gotta finish packing shit, go to bed, and whatnot. Charles out, join the heavy metal fight, ride the tiger, may the force be with you. Oh yes, and I forgot my new one, may Christopher Walken bless you, because I don't pray to Joe Pesci. So Chris bless you people, or rather Ronald bless you. I'm taking time, Walken bless you!